From that very first year, and for all 26 of the yearly broadcasts, citizens around Washington, Indiana heard services from Bethany Christian Church. Now let's go back to 1993, the old sanctuary building, and the Reverend Ben Ray Bean.
These 10-year-old young people do a great job. And here we have Elizabeth Chambers is playing an unusual instrument here. I believe it's a viola or something of that sort. I don't know much about music instruments, but I'm sure she'll do a good job. These are all 10, 11-year-old young people. Well, they receive a good cheer, don't they? Enthusiastic audience tonight. And here comes Tasha Graber. And Tasha Graber's playing on the piano. Another great job for a 10-year-old, and here comes Krista Price. And she has a big horn. She's going to be playing Jingle Bells for us. And that was Krista Price. And she was a little nervous, but she did a great job there. And so Shea Jones is playing for us this time at the piano, another Christmas carol. And then next I see Cody Cummins coming up. And so Cody's going to play What Child Is This for us on the piano. A lot of musical talent tonight. Cody Cummins playing What Child Is This? And he had a good touch on it. And here we have three young people coming this time. Bill Chestnut, Krista DeFore, and Adam Taylor. I believe they're all about 13. Now, they're just a little bit bigger young people. But they've got all kinds of horns here. I wish I knew more about musical instruments because I couldn't really tell you what they're playing. Maybe you can understand from when you hear it being played back. So here they are. And those three young people did a great job. That was Michelle Chestnut, Krista DeVore, and Adam Taylor. And they had beautiful music instruments, and they did a great job at it. Libby Boyd is coming now to play the piano with us. I think Libby's another 13-year-old one. Got a lot of older and younger young people, and older young people. But these are leading us off tonight. Libby Boyd, and she's another one of those teenagers. And here comes Amy Cullen. And Amy Cullen's going to play the little drummer boy. And I guess the drummer boy doesn't play a drum, he plays piano, doesn't he? Or anyway, that's the way the song is. Another one of the Cullen girls. Jennifer Cullen is going to play "O Holy Night" for us. The girls have a lot of talent, and the younger sister's going to help older sister with her book. Beautiful number by Miss Jennifer Cullen. These are the older teenagers. Here comes Rachel Patterson and Jason Helm, and they're going to be playing in they have their horns, and so they're going to do Silent Night for us. We appreciate these older young people playing for us. Beautiful job of Silent Night. I don't think I've ever heard it on those horns before, but beautiful job, those two young people. We appreciate these older young people taking part.
Hi, I'm Lisa Arms. I'm going to play Hearts of the Girls and
Jennifer Arms is going to... Jennifer Arms, oh, Alicia Arms. She's going to sing Hark the Herald Angels and have Merry Christmas. She's our regular church pianist much of the time. We appreciate these 16 young people from preteens on teenage. They're doing such a great job.
Thank all of our young people for participating. And I know you guys didn't start playing that good at that age, did you? You worked your way up. So we appreciate their talents, the parents keeping with them as they play and practice. And we look forward to, as they get older, even better and greater things from them. Our preschool department tonight, Julie Edmonds worked with them. They're going to share with us now some things they've prepared for Christmas as well. So, preschoolers from Bethany Christian.
That's our son David Bean, our second son. He's our associate minister of the past year, and it's been a real blessing to work with him and his wife Marcia. Marcia led the young people out. She and Judy Inman is one of the teachers, did a good job. Some of the young people are waving at their parents and friends out in the audience. So you expect that out of the preschool. And so they're a beautiful bunch of young people, boys and girls, with all kinds of different clothing on, red and green. I believe the red and green is standing out, but blues and pinks and they're all just beautifully dressed. No two of them alike, just beautiful young people. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 young people. Uh-oh, somebody's unhappy. Beautiful little blonde-headed gal. She wants mommy. And that's the way it goes. Various kind of bells that they're ringing, and a good job of singing with the teacher's help. Of course, our Lord's birthday is next. Well, they're really singing out. And that was the preschool department, and parents look for your kid. But they are a lively group, those preschoolers. I guess there was more than a dozen of them. I forgot to count for sure. Here's my daughter-in-law, Marcia. And
well, I think they've all been found, so let's all stand up and sing Joy to the World.
now we're going to have some congregational singing while everybody's getting their position again. Somebody started singing Joy to the World before it's time to start.
Let's sing it together.
Junior church musical, The Gift Goes On, and might describe how the stage is decorated. Comfort's Candle Shop and the Emporium, the Cassius B. Greenback's Emporium, home of the perfect gift. And so somebody must be looking for a perfect gift tonight.
Unto us a gift is given, come to the
40-some young people up here singing. Say 40-some young people really singing out.
And the gift goes on. And the gift goes on. And the gift goes on.
8 preteens up here singing with the young people backing them up. They're hand in hand.
Don't you love to get a present wrapped up in a Christmas bow? God made each of us a present on that night so long ago. It's a gift that keeps on giving if our spirits can receive. It's a secret joy of living if our hearts can just believe. And the gift goes on. Father gave His Son, and the gift goes on. The Son gave His Spirit, and the gift goes on. The Spirit gives us life, the gift goes on. The gift and love, and the gift goes on. The Father gave His Son, and the gift goes on. The Son gave His Spirit, and the gift goes on. The Spirit gives us life, the gift goes on. The gift and love. When your heart is full of Christmas, when your life is full of love, you can give away the present that was sent by God. Just like ripples in the water, the circles of our love extend. What was started with the Father is a gift that has no end. And the gift goes on. The Father gave His Son, and the gift goes on. The Son gave His Spirit, and the gift goes on. The Spirit gives us life, the gift goes on. The gift and love, and the gift goes on. The Father gave His Son, and the gift goes on. The Son gave His Spirit, and the gift goes on. The Spirit gives us life, the gift goes on. The gift and love, and the gift goes on. The Father gave His Son, and the gift goes on. The Son gave His Spirit, and the gift goes on. The Spirit gives us life, the gift goes on. The gift and love, and the gift goes on. The Father gave His Son, and the gift goes on. The Son gave His Spirit, and the gift goes on. The Spirit gives us life, the gift goes on. The gift and love. Oh, the gift goes on, the gift goes on, and the gift goes on and on.
3 or 4 rows of young people, and they're really putting it out and putting a lot of motion into their singing.
Something exciting is happening on Main Street. Come on, let's go have a look. See the shoppers buying presents. Hear the sound of Christmas bells. Look at all the smiling faces. That's how you can tell. There's a special kind of feeling.
These kids from early school age on up to almost teenage have really got the spirit. And here enters two characters. The kids moved off the side of the stage. They've got aprons on and glasses on.
Hi, Cassius, hi. We love it. We sure do.
Ah, the color, the smell, and the sound of my cash register ringing up another station.
This must be Cassius B. Greenbacks.
A little something about merchandising.
Hi, Cassius. I'm watching.
Well, howdy, folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whatever it is you need this Christmas, you've come to the right place. Cassius B. Greenbacks for him, the home of the perfect gift.
This is Jay Arms, by the way.
A hand-knit sweater, an English bowler, an Irish setter. We're the store that serves you better. We got the perfect gift.
Are you sticking electric bucket? All the blues when you stuck it. If you got money, please don't spend it. We got the perfect gift. You will find the perfect gift that fits you like a glove. You will find the perfect gift, something you just love.
You're gonna love it. Are you looking for an ice cream freezer?
This is Jay Arms, the man, and Cody Cummins must be supposed to be his son that he's teaching how to be a merchandiser.
Find a bathtub scooter, an automatic TV tuner. Love to spend your money sooner. We've got the perfect gift. You will find the perfect gift that fits you like a glove. You will find the perfect gift, something you just love.
I know we got it. Are you looking for a garden tiller, a poultry cook, or a history thriller? Bring your stocking and we will fill her. We got a perfect gift. Now, if you're in a hurry, you'll be out in just a dip. We guarantee to meet your needs and give your heart a lift. Cassius Greenbacks is the place to find the perfect gift.
You will find the perfect gift.
Wish you could see them acting this out. They've got their long aprons on, white aprons. And
Oh my, your store is so colorful.
Oh, Comfort, it's you! Hi, how are you doing, Comfort? Oh, I heard you're giving away. I can't understand why everybody's coming to your small spot for this.
That's
fucking candle.
Comfort's Candle
What do you
Shop.
get out of it anyway?
Well, I enjoy giving candles away. What better way to spend the night, I always say.
Well, it's just not the candles, Comfort. Now you started that storytelling thing again. Comfort, my friend, this is the 20th century. Don't you know that the age of storytelling is past? This is the age of the home computer, the satellite, the VCR.
I know that, Cassius.
Comfort's Candle Shop is a little different situation. See, this is Marsha Bean playing this part.
One story?
Only one story? That's right. I only have one.
Don't you know that I have over 200 movies for sale on video cassette? Mystery, adventure, intrigue. Now, why would anybody want to listen to your same old story when they can have one of my movies?
Cassius, maybe it has something to do with the story I tell.
Oh, yeah? Well, what's so great about it? What story is it?
Yeah, what story is it? Well, it's the story of Christmas. Have you ever heard it?
Oh, sure, we've heard it. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, everyone was snoring, especially the mouse. We've heard that same old story till we're sick of it, aren't we, Bucko?
We sure are.
Not that story, Cassius. It's the real story of Christmas. It actually happened.
Well, I bet I've got 50 better ones on video cassette.
Cassius, I'll tell you what. You come and listen to our story, and if you don't think it's the best story you've ever heard, then I'll buy one of those videos that you've been talking about.
Well, that's the deal, Comfort. I can always use another paying customer.
Hey, gather around. Let's get ready to tell the story. Tell the angels.
So they're putting on their costumes and they're getting ready to play a part of the story. They've Gotten things out of the lover's bench, and they're putting on their costumes now right here while Marcia's singing.
Tell the ancient story. Tell it once again. How Jesus Christ was born one night to light the hearts of men.
This is the story of the very first Christmas gift ever given. It began long ago and far away in a desert land called Bethlehem.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie.
It's been quite interesting to see these young people putting on their costumes for shepherds and wise men and so on while the singing's been going on. They've been doing right here on the platform.
Joseph was a carpenter, a simple man but strong. He and his young wife Mary were traveling a long distance to Bethlehem. They were going there to pay their taxes. It had been an especially hard trip on them both, but especially on Mary because she was going to have a baby. Joseph tried to find a comfortable place for them to sleep in Bethlehem, but the only place they could find was a stable.
A stable? You mean a barn? And she was going to have a baby? So what happened next?
They named it
Jesus?
Yes, Jesus. He was the most wonderful baby ever born.
No manger, no crib for a lamb, the little Lord Jesus.
Manger with the baby in it and everything comes out on the platform, and they begin to sing about it.
Stars in the sky, look down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus, asleep on the
The shepherds were terrified when they saw the angels, but the angels told them not to be afraid. They had good news. Can you guess what it was?
News about the baby, right?
Right, news that Jesus had been born.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was his birthday for shepherds to give where they lay, in fields where they
Now the shepherds come out by the manger with their sheep, little sheep that they're carrying with them. Of course, not a real sheep, but the angels, they're in the foreground. They're all singing.
Once the shepherds had heard the news about God's son being born, they rushed to see him, praising God all the way.
Shepherds come and kneel down at the manger cradle. And the wise men come following a star. Young lady holding a star up. And wise men come with their crowns on and their bright robes and so on.
Following out the star, oh, star of wonder, star of light, star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to
The wise men come and fall at the manger
And all who heard and all who believed came to the cradle of the newborn king and worshipped him.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us
at the cradle, and here comes Cassius B. Greenbucks
The ancient story.
to look at the cradle and look at the baby. And
The world was a little baby. Well, he sure is cute and sweet, that's for sure. But you'd think somebody as big as God sent a more impressive gift than just a little old baby.
Cassius, Jesus was not an ordinary baby.
He wasn't.
He wasn't. He wasn't. He isn't. You see, when God sent Jesus, he was really sending himself. God wrapped up all of his love and joy and peace and sent him to earth as Jesus. When he sent Jesus that very first Christmas, he was really sending a Savior, a King, a best friend, all wrapped up in that little baby boy. That's the reason we celebrate.
Good things come in small packages, as tiny as a baby boy. Wrapped in love and laid in a manger, a gift of love, a gift of joy. Good things come in small packages, so come with a song to sing. The infant Son we celebrate was sent to be our King. The best gift can surprise you. They don't look that big at all. God wrapped up all his love for us in a little chunk so small. Celebrate, such a celebration. Celebrate, such a song of joy. Celebrate, such a lot of happiness. That's a lot of happiness for such a little boy. Good things come in small packages, as tiny as a baby boy. Wrapped in love and laid in a manger, a gift of love, a gift of joy. Good things come in small packages, so come with a song to sing. The infant Son we celebrate was sent to be our King. God gave us mighty mountains, oceans wide and wide. But God gave us his best gift when he gave a little child. Celebrate, such a celebration. Celebrate, such a song of joy. Celebrate, such a lot of happiness. Such a lot of happiness for such a little boy.
Good things come in small packages.
Celebrate, such a celebration.
Good things come in small packages.
Celebrate, such a song of joy. Good things come in small packages. Celebrate, such a lot of happiness. Such a lot of happiness for such a little boy. Such a little boy. Oh, yeah, celebrate!
young people are sitting down on the floor in front or on the edge of the platform.
What a celebration! Comfort, have you ever given any thought to advertising?
Advertising?
Right, advertising. You know, jingles, slogans. We need to spread this news around.
You're right that we need to spread this news around, but I don't think it's jingles and slogans that we need.
Well, what is it we need then, Comfort? Just tell us and we'll get it.
Cassius, the only thing we need is people telling people. The best way I know to advertise this particular story is to first believe it yourself and then find someone to tell it to. People need to hear the news that God has given them a Savior. Would you like to find the one who loves you? The one who's always thinking of you? Who is sent from heaven up above you? He is the perfect gift.
Yes, Jesus is the perfect gift.
The perfect Did you ever see anyone catch the Christmas spirit as fast as those two? I think they finally understand the secret of Christmas and that it's God's gift can become ours. Once we unwrap and accept God's gift and it belongs to us, the funniest thing happens. We begin to realize that we can't keep this to ourselves. Jesus is the kind of gift that was meant to be shared with others.
Jesus is the reason for the seasons, for sure.
Merry Christmas, Cassius. Merry Christmas, Bucko.
Ooh, Comfort, what a day this has been! For the first time in my life, I feel like I know what Christmas is all about.
I'm so glad you came over today. Can you stay with us for a while?
Oh, I'd like to, Comfort, but to tell you the truth, I'm having a hard time keeping this gift to myself.
So am I. I think we need to find someone to give the message to.
Let's go, Bucko. See you, Comfort, and, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Cassius and Bucko. And
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas from the young people of Bethany Christian Church, Highway 50 east of Washington. We appreciate Dennis Daly making this available and those who sponsor the program very much. And we appreciate you being with us to listen to it.
It's a gift that keeps on giving, that our spirits can receive. It's the secret joy of living, if our hearts can just believe. And the gift goes on, the Father gave the Son.
Now the young people are going down off the platform back in the congregation. It's the people standing at the end of the pews and singing and greeting the people.
And the gift goes on,
And the gift goes on, and the gift goes on, and the gift goes on.
This has been the Christmas at Bethany Christian Church, one of the oldest congregations in Indiana, dating back to 1830 when the town of Washington wasn't even here. And always young people have been important. And young people tonight of various ages, from preschool on up, have been very important in this Christmas program. And we wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We invite you to in all of our services at the Bethany Christian Church, Highway 50 East of Washington. Our worship service, 9:30 on Sunday morning, evening services at 6 o'clock. Thank you to Washington Radio. So thank you for coming down to Main Street or coming down to Bethany tonight for our annual Children's Christmas program. We're fixing to go downstairs for refreshments and so on, gifts and so on, and a great time together. We appreciate these young people and their sponsors and all of them who work very hard to make this a great Christmas season. We trust that you'll all have a Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, that you'll be blessed in every way as we think about the new year and we think about the blessings of this season.
From the archives and 1993, Christmas at Bethany Christian Church, a rural church just outside of Washington, Indiana. Its services were broadcast 26 consecutive years, from the first to the last, in a series called Christmas Eve in Washington, Indiana, which I was happy to produce and anchor. Reverend Bean died in 2010. I'm Dennis Daly.